I feel paralyzed. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero?
Hi guys, and welcome to the second episode of Project Empty Wallet. In this episode I will explain what needs to be done to this car to get it on track. First of all, the wiring. It is a major issue, so I will completely redo the wiring. It is necessary to completely redo it because cables have been cut and it's a disaster. I just can't say it any other way. There needs to be a switch panel for easier access to the electronic components like the headlights and the side indicators and things like that. Then comes the interior that I want to prepare completely. I need to install a second seat, and the first seat needs to be mounted properly. There needs to be a plate under the foot so the foot can press the pedals in easily. The steering wheel isn't properly attached, to say the least. Also, this adapter is the wrong one, so I need to fix that, but the steering wheel in itself is very good. The mirrors on the sides are missing, so I need to replace them. I need to install a fire extinguisher for safety reasons, of course. If a car catches fire, then we need to put out the fire if you don't want to lose the car. Also, the door handle on the passenger side doesn't work properly, so I need to fix that. Also, I want to make safety panels so you don't cut yourself in case of an accident, or if you move or something, you don't cut yourself on the door. Then, let's see. I also will be installing a cup holder for like a bottle, so you can drink while driving. You can quickly grab it, drink it, and drive on. So when you're driving for long stints, you obviously need that. Also, a GoPro mount so you guys can follow what I need to do. And the e-brake, because the e-brake is right here. This is the e-brake. Obviously it needs to be installed. Then, to get the car running properly, the exhaust is completely rusted through, so I will be installing a new exhaust. The current exhaust is very loud, so I'll need to change that to a more silent one, because the track days have a decibel limit and we don't want to exceed it and pay 70 euros, I think it is, at my local circuit to get banned. Then obviously it needs to have a service completely. Everything, every fluid, engine oil, transmission oil, name it all, needs to be changed. The cooling fluid is very low, so it's a disaster, because the engine oil is completely brown and it's not good. It just needs a very good service. Also, the wiper wash I will delete. I've already done a little bit of it, but the reservoir will go and the fluids will go. And then braking. For the first track day, I'm gonna use the brakes that are on it now and completely use them till they're gone. It's not worth buying new, I think, for the first time. But in order to do that, I will remove part of the dust shield and attach cooling with special hose. Like this one. Very good hose, resistant up till 350 degrees Celsius. So very good for brake cooling. Then the car lacks an air filter, so obviously I need to install an air filter. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for an expensive K&N style one or a more cheap OEM style. Also, the alternator needs a cooling duct because it's missing on this car. Normally it says a shroud over here, but that's not in place, so I will build a custom duct for that. Also, the engine needs to be tested for compression. I will do a compression test and also a leak down test, maybe, if I have the opportunity to do that. Also, a very thorough visual inspection, but I don't have my jack here with me right now, so I can't look from under it, so I'll do it another time. Also, I will do an AC delete. This radiator is a condenser for the AC system, which is blocking a lot of airflow to the normal radiator, so that will go for cooling purposes on the first track day. Later there will be a better radiator installed with an electric fan, but that's when I have a lot more money. Also, the AC leaches off some power from the engine, so that will also go so it doesn't leach off power. And as I said earlier, the wiper wash fluid will also go. Then on the exterior, we need a tow hook. It will come here. I will order it and then we can just put it in. It's not that difficult. I installed my license plate with Tom VD on the back, so that's a little thing, a little detail, but it makes me happy, so that's why I did it. Then the spoiler in the rear needs to be attached properly. Now it's just loose and dangerous, so I will properly attach it. I have a very sturdy stainless steel bar which I will use. I will show it in the video when it's time for that. Also, the exterior has a lot of holes that needs to be covered with trim. Now the water can just run in and that will create a lot of rust, and that's not desirable. And there are also a few other holes I need to patch up, also because of the water and the rust. Then I need to install the grills here, and this one is just in. This one is, I don't trust this. This one is just in place for show, so it's loose, and the grills there are missing, so I'll need to buy them. But it's an aesthetics thing, but it's a BMW, so you kind of need it in my opinion. Also, I have a lip that fits under here, so that I will install that one. Then the tires. The tires are completely shot. They're rotten. They're not good. It needs completely replacement. But I have 4 rims on this car, but I have 4 extra rims that I got with the car. 2 M rims and 2 steel rims. So that's very nice that I got them with the car. Also, the wheel bolts in the back are one is missing, so there's only 4 instead of 5 in the back. That will be changed out to 10 bolts in the rear together, so 2 times 5. So it's our same bolts. I think that's the most safe way. I also ordered a torque wrench to properly torque the wheels, so we don't have any issues with over torquing or under torquing. Then in the long term, or after the first track day, I think the best thing is to install race windows. If you have a crash, you don't want all kinds of glass in your face. It's really dangerous. So I think, how is it called? It's not plexiglass window. I don't know the exact term. It's with arm. I don't know. I will put it on the screen if I remember. Also, everything that is a rubber component on the suspension needs to be changed. It's completely rotten through. It's not good. So that needs changing, but it's not an immediate problem, but it's for the driving experience it's really necessary. Then the suspension, the dampers are leaking. It's good for 1 to 3 track days, but then I will need to upgrade to a better suspension. Also, the car is very wobbly, so It has some aftermarket suspension, but it's not good, it's cheap, it's leaking, it needs replacements. I will also do a clutch delay valve delete if I have more time. Also, the sump needs to be baffled, so I will get oil. The local track I have as a right turn that takes maybe 10 seconds, so then when the oil pickup is the oil pressure drops, that's when the damage is done. So I will certainly do that. Maybe before my first track day I will see about the money. Then heat wrap the exhaust to keep the engine compartment temperatures down. I will add a sun strip to the front windshield because you don't have the flaps, I don't know how it's called in English, so the sun will shine in your eyes if you have a track day time when the sun is setting. I will also install hood pins because the current latch is very bad and it needs replacement. Also in the inside the handle is broken off, so it's really annoying to open the hood, so I will change that to hood pins. I think it's the raciest solution. Then in my wildest dreams I will install a flat floor front splitter and diffuser all in one, but that's very far away, but it's a little dream of me. I think it's one of the best aerodynamic upgrades. It reduces drag and increases downforce. You can't do any better. And maybe also flog the dashboard so it's nice, has a nice finish, but that's when I really have too much money to do such things. Of course there are other things that needs to happen to the car, but those are the most immediate things, the most critical things to get the car driving. But I think this is a very good start. I already made some progress today on the car. I did a little bit of the wiring on the inside, but not that much. I started removing the wiper wash fluid. I removed some brackets that weren't necessary anymore. I installed my license plate in the back. I tried fitting the grills. Those one that came with the car don't fit, and this one doesn't have any mounting, but I will need to remove the bumper to add the front lip, so I will do those things together. I think that's the most important thing. Tomorrow I will wash the car because it's really necessary. Not yet the engine bay, but I will start the washing process. The car is very dirty, especially in the inside, but I need to vacuum clean that. I don't have a really have a plan for that, but I will see how I will go about it. And then just some general car small things that I won't mention because then the list goes on, and that's not what we want. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I said everything I needed to say, so thank you very much for watching, and subscribe if you want to follow this project. Next video will be really working on the car. This was some small things, but it also needs to happen. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.